Welcome to KTC Special Weapons Training Kettlebell Series. For 8 weeks, we're gonna be going through how to utilize a kettlebell and start to include it in different aspects of your training. This is week 1. There's gonna be 3 different ways that you can interact with this video. One is just to get the overview of training for week 1, which we're gonna put up an image that you can screenshot. If you just wanna do the workout and go after it, please feel free to do so. So what we're gonna be doing is kettlebell swings for 20 reps, single arm kettlebell swings for 10 reps each arm, kettlebell deadlift for 20 reps, single leg kettlebell deadlift for 10 reps each leg, and then bent over single arm row, 10 reps each arm for 3 sets total. So you have 20 reps here, 10 reps each arm here, so it's 40, but you're doing that for 3 sets. So you got 120 reps of swings, you have 60 reps of deadlift, plus the 10 reps each arm, so 20, 40, plus 60 reps of the single leg deadlift, plus the 10 reps each arm of single arm row for another 60 reps there. So we got plenty of reps. The intention here is power, strength, and posterior chain activation. Now, the second way you can interact with this video is I'm gonna demo each of those exercises with a little bit of detail. And then the third way, if you wanna continue, is you can do the workout with me. So let's go ahead and show you how to get into these exercises. All right, so exercise 1 is the kettlebell swing. We wanna start in a wide stance, and we want all 3 aspects of the foot on the ground, so inside of the foot, outside the foot, and the heel. You want the kettlebell in front of you, and to reach the kettlebell, you're gonna hinge your hips back, keeping a neutral spine. So I'm hinging back my hips, weight mainly on the heels, reaching forward, grabbing the kettlebell, and then from here, what can be helpful is you're gonna drive your elbow pit slightly forward, slight external rotation of the shoulder, and you're gonna anchor your elbows towards your lats and rib cage. So I'm here, getting nice and strong here, activating your core, making sure you have a strong spine, and then from there, like you're hiking a football, you're gonna hike the kettlebell back, and you can just train this in the beginning, hiking back as you create room with your hips coming slightly even more back. Here, what we wanna do is come back here, and then as we come back here, we're gonna use our legs and hips to get that kettlebell up. So you don't wanna hang too low. You put your spine and back in a little bit more danger, and then you can't use your hips. And obviously you don't wanna come too high, so we wanna be right about this level, and using our legs and thighs to send that kettlebell up. And there is your kettlebell swing. All right, second exercise is gonna be the single arm. So similar setup as the 2-arm kettlebell swing. Here I got my outside arm on the outside of my leg, or you can start it here. I like it on the outside. Again, you wanna get that slight engagement of the lat, anchor the foot on the ground, both feet on the ground, those 3 posts, sending the weight back, and again, using the arm to hit that inside of the thigh, and then using the hips to drive up. You may want to use a lighter kettlebell for when doing the single arm. Right here, we got a 12 kilogram, and I'm using a 28 kilogram for the 2-arm swing. But get full extension of the hips as you come through, and then remember to hip hinge as you come back, trying to keep a neutral spine instead of curling down and up. All right, our third exercise is gonna be the kettlebell deadlift. For the deadlift, you wanna start the kettlebell usually at the heels. So I'm gonna have to reach back pretty far, and because I'm doing a deadlift, not a straight leg deadlift, I am gonna squat. So I got a neutral spine, let's go this angle. Neutral spine, hips are hinged back and squatting down. And then I'm gonna take that kettlebell from that rear position, and as I go to bring the kettlebell up, I need to stand up at the same time. And then I'm sending the hips back as I'm squatting down, preparing for the second one. So there, full extension at the top, sending the kettlebell down, neutral spine, bending the legs, and then standing up. So it's right here. And you can squeeze the glutes as you stand up and get hip extension. Squeeze the glutes. There's the third exercise. All right, so for our fourth exercise, we're gonna be doing single leg kettlebell deadlift. So a lot of times you'll see this as a straight leg. I want us to kind of have a hybrid here. So not quite the straight leg where I'm just posting the right leg, sitting the left leg back. I actually want to bake it a little baby squat in and then stand up, okay? That's gonna help with the side posture. For those that are chiropractors, that you need to learn to balance on that front leg and be able to do this. Very helpful here. So now I'm starting kettlebell in the arch of my foot, okay? Your right hand can be a support hand like you are in side posture. I'm here, and then I'm going to stand up, get extension, and then drop back to the arch of the foot. That would be 1, 2. You could touch as you stand up to reset and get some little bit of weight off that down post leg. But if you really want to challenge that right leg, see if you can keep the left foot off the ground the entire time, because now you're gonna have to work a lot of the balancing muscles of that leg that's posted. Good, stand up, squeeze the glute. I'm already feeling it, it's gonna be good. All right, so our 5th exercise is gonna be a bent over single arm row. Again, I'm starting kettlebell near the arch of my front foot. We're gonna be in a split stance, okay? From here, hinging hips back and then letting both knees bend. From that position, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up kettlebell. You can anchor that right heel towards that back toe and really get that hamstring engaged. And then you can anchor the back toe towards the front heel to create this little bit of compression coming towards the midline, activating the core. From here, I wanna make sure that I'm starting my row from a shoulder neutral. I don't want you starting your row from an anterior shoulder roll. Start from the neutral. We're gonna take this nice and slow, squeeze, and then let it go back down to neutral. Squeeze, neutral. So this is really gonna work the rhomboids, a little bit of the teres group, and a little bit of the lat, so that you're getting a little bit more shoulder stability on the posterior aspect. Yeah. 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 There you go. Yeah. One set done. Take a second break. Hey. 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 Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. 2 sets, 10 seconds, last set. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Week 1 training. KTC special weapons. Kettlebell. Get after it.